And as the beautiful sound of our steam engine whistle echoes across the mountain ahead, we would begin our ascent to the top of the White Pass summit. Now, I really didn't know what to expect this morning. I mean, first off, the weather forecast was supposed to be completely overcast and pouring rain for a good portion of the trip. So the fact that the sun decided to come out, it was an amazing surprise. And it really gives you an appreciation for the beauty in which Skagway sits in. And only a few miles away, again, Mount Harding, as well as Twin Dewey Peaks, dominating the skyline off in the distance. With some really cool accents from some of the steam locomotive exhaust that we are following through. We'd end up passing the maintenance crews up ahead, and when you consider that upwards of 7 trains are commuting on this route simultaneously at the same time, and with over 2,000 scheduled departures a season, these guys are truly the glue that makes this journey possible, and I'm sure they have a busy day ahead of them. And speaking of which, not long after, we would pass our first sister train of the day. At this point, you can really hear the steam engine struggling up the hill, as our engine is literally clinging to the edge of the cliffside of the pass, and we are fully maxing out the 25,000-pound pulling capacity of her reciprocating pistons, including the 5 coach cars and 2 water tenders that she's pulling. And the reason for 2 water tenders is because anytime you run into a problem, with the steam engine at least, the first thing you need is more water. And as we continue to make our climb up this 3.9% grade, and as I was peering down at the bridges that we had just crossed over from 1,000 feet below, I can see why.
It's crazy. So we're up here, and we started all the way down there, and went around somewhere over there. What a feat of engineering. Crazy.
And out of this tunnel, we are now 3,000 feet above sea level, with the fjords of the Inside Passage that Skagway sits on less than 20 miles away, marked by the cruise ships that you can see from all the way up here.
There's the cruise ships, right down there.
out of that tunnel, that's it. We have successfully ascended to the top of the White Pass summit. And not far after lies the Canada-US border at the top of the divide.
At 21.4 is line normal.
3 north is in the clear at divide. The divide switch is green.
So we are officially in Canada. We have completely ascended the White Pass. That is over 3,000 feet of elevation in less than 20 miles of track on the 110-mile track route from Skagway to Whitehorse. But we've stopped here to allow train to pass by. This is a full-time operation. They're having 10 to 12 departures every single day. But when you have scenery like this, it's pretty hard to beat. You can understand why it is a international civil engineering marvel, similar to the Eiffel Tower and the Statue of Liberty. And now they have passed, we will go back on the main line.
He's coming up too.